Hello there, my beautiful people. How you guys doing today? This is Duskwood Outpost's Heroic Challenge. 6 elite waves, you guys know the business. Katha, all that good stuff, all the upgrades, yeah, just gotta throw it out there for the newcomers. So, what do we got going on? Obviously, 2 barracks in the back. Makes sense, but actually don't want to put them all the way in the back, and the reason why is because you're not going to reach with your other towers if you put them all the way in the back. So you actually want to push them up just a little bit, and that also gives you a little bit of breathing room, because if they do end up sneaking through, you can use Katha, move her around, or use your reinforcements or whatever to hopefully save your butt. So that's like the basic plan here. Obviously, we're going to go mostly mage towers all throughout the middle of the map. Mostly mage towers, because if you go and mix it up all over the place, those guys right there on the top are going to be evil, man. These Avenger guys, they're terrible. They're just not fun to deal with. Also, one other thing is I got an artillery tower, a stone tower, actually, on the top there. Why? I felt like a lot of guys get bundled up, you know, right in that corner right there, so I decided to get at least one stone tower. Probably won't even upgrade them very much, but we'll kind of see how things go, I suppose. So, we ended up using our lightning on wave 1 quite quick, and then as soon as you use that, go to the next wave, and that'll give us a little bit of extra gold. Honestly, on this heroic challenge, it's not that big of a deal, but you can make it work a little bit. Now, again, one thing that I won't end up doing too much is using these little trees here, man. These stupid trees. Kind of stupid. Yeah, I know. They're just kind of hard to use. The radius isn't very big, and you tend just not to know when the best time to use it is. So there we go. We're actually going to lightning in the bottom corner here. Kind of surprising, actually. Why in the bottom corner there? Well, there was some evokers down there, and those guys heal, and we do not like those healer girls. We don't like them at all, because they'll just heal up that Avenger and make it so it's literally impossible to do pretty much anything, which obviously isn't fun. So here's the breathing room that I was telling you guys about. Once those guys get past your barracks, you can still put your reinforcements down, you can still put cats down, you can still do whatever the heck you need to make sure you survive. I might add, this is actually a fairly difficult challenge, and you might not beat it on your first try, even with this guide. I realize that a lot of micro is involved in these guys, and it might be a little tough to follow. Whoa, 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 man, those wolves just like, whoa, man, they just snippety-snapped right through my defense somehow. But luckily we had our reinforcements, so we were ready to put them down. This is where the, like, luck thing comes into play. Sometimes, just randomly, Katha's people will disappear at the perfectly wrong time, and the wolves will just run right through. Yeah, sadly, it happens sometimes. Anyways, we get a nice lightning here. Should I use it, or shouldn't I use it? We'll wait at least a few seconds here. And it looks like, actually, we're defeating most of these wolves quite easily. So it's about that time, since there's billions of wolves all over the place, let's get our barracks up again. And just because we can, we decided to lightning those guys inside the next wave. I know it wasn't exactly the most important thing to do to lightning that guy, but at least we did some damage, and guess what, we'll get our lightning back by the time we need it anyways. So we've got some evokers up top here. That's usually not a good sign at all. They're pretty darn fast. They heal people. They heal themselves. So, yeah, they kind of just suck, man. I don't like them at all. So we're going to freeze some people to try and get them all separated a little bit, and hopefully we get a lightning on the top there once we get a chance to. But there's also a giant purple golem in the middle of the screen. What does that mean for us? That means Katha's actually going to not be in the big bundle of people like we like her to, and we're going to have to actually attack this purple golem, at least for a little while, but they're overwhelming us. We're going to put them all to sleep, wait a few seconds for the lightning, and hopefully destroy them all. And look at this amazing lightning action. Oh my god, it's amazing. We've taken them all down. We got 800 gold over here, and now it's time to take down this golem. So basically, the way to take down golems is to try and get them right in the middle of the screen and then just never let them leave that spot. That is like the ideal way to kill the golem. Sometimes your magic will just keep forcing them back and back and back, and honestly, you don't want them in the back of the screen, and you don't want them in the front of the screen. You want them right in the middle. That means the brute force of your killing power is going to be attacking that guy, unless there's other guys that are, of course, in front of him. And the more damage you do to him, the slower he gets. So it's obviously very important to keep up with that. Keep him in the middle of the screen, and you'll be happy. And also, if Katha ever gets hurt, try and move her out of the way just a little bit, because you don't like her to hand attack. You really don't like her to like bash people in the face. That's not what you want to do. Katha's not like a bash people in the face kind of guy. I mean, maybe she is in secret. Kind of bashes people's faces. Who knows? I mean, I don't know, man. I haven't been with Katha, though I would like to. Just throw that out there. I've got my girlfriend in my life. But it is okay. Anyways, we did have to lightning this golem guy. He's still quite evil. Honestly, I think we're gonna have no problem with him. But as you can plainly see, not exactly fun to deal with him. in these short-term things. So actually we had to put some of these guys in the bottom here to sleep, and what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to use Katha as much as possible on the top here to take down this top heretic, and I was going to actually just move her back down to the bottom, and hopefully have her take down everything else on the bottom. But actually the heretic on the top is not dying as fast as I'd like him to. So, the final wave here, man. Oh man, oh man, oh. Overall, I am not that afraid, but we still have 2 heretics to take down, and we got some golems, and we got all these dogs coming out, so yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. And again, the main thing to do, guys, what did I say? Purple golem, middle of the map. Keep them there. Don't let them leave. If you can keep them there, you won't have any issues. But when there's 2 or 3 coming different ways, that's when it gets a little bit more complicated, and a little bit tougher as well. Usually you want to hurt the one in the front, at least down to about half health or so, and then you could switch over to the other one and have him stay in the middle of the map, and then, you know, maneuver around. Obviously you want to get them hurt as much as possible, as fast as possible, and then by the time you get to the end of the map, it really doesn't matter because they're going to be so slow and stupid anyways. They really won't matter. So overall, how's it going, man? Well, as you can tell, we just kept getting Elven Mages. Elven Mages are my boys, man. I love my Elven Mages. They're always my favorite guys to go with. So I tend to use them as much as possible. So we actually used our lightning, so we don't have any lightning at the moment, but all the guys on the top are officially defeated. That means Katha's just going to have to move down here. Hopefully we can clean up these guys and win this challenge. And it looks like, yes, indeed we will. Even though there's a couple golems with some pretty reasonable health here, I don't feel like we're going to have any issues whatsoever. But surprisingly, I actually got my golden archers here to deal with the heretic. The heretic is good against magic, so that's why it's sometimes good to just build some extra other stuff as well. And we are going to clean up these things. Obviously, if you guys liked this video, please throw a like down there, man. I appreciate the crap out of that. Just go ahead and press that button. If you haven't subscribed, oh my god, what are you doing with your life, man? Press that little button. I guess it might be a big button by now, but who knows. We're going to clean them up with our lighting, and that's going to be the end of this challenge. Again, like I said, hopefully it helped you guys out. If it did, throw a like down there. Thanks for watching. Have a super duper delicious day.